Hello friends, we're here in beautiful Geneva, Ohio at the SPIRE Institute and Academy. Thought I'd give you a little video tour of some of our spaces here. We're right now standing at the front of the property. You can see in the background the Field and Courts building that we'll go into in just a moment, but I wanted to just give you a sense of some of the beautiful scenery that we have here. The SPIRE Lake behind me is frozen over right now. It's February month. It's cold here in Ohio. Just in the distance is the home and location of our future Marriott hotel, which will be breaking ground in about 60 days, getting closer and closer all the time. As I pan around, see more of the front portion of the campus. We're standing on a 2-mile jogging trail that we have, and go ahead and walk inside the building, show you what's inside. Continuing on our tour today, we're now in the Field and Courts building here at SPIRE Institute. I'm here with my friend and the co-director of SPIRE, Rich Odell. Welcome to the Field and Courts building. We have on the one side of the building our 5 hardcourt basketball courts that can also serve as 8 volleyball courts. And then looking further, we have 4 additional volleyball courts. So there's a total of 12 volleyball courts on this side. And if you pan over to the other side of the building, we have our multi-purpose fields, multi-purpose turf fields that serve for lacrosse, soccer, football, and other field sports.
And for our newest thing happening here is our drone meetups, which occur once per month, which interestingly are sold out already through June, where flyers come from 5 different states, typically 20 of them, and get to fly for 6 hours in here. Considered one of the best places in the country to do this, because very few facilities are this big with this high a ceiling, where you can have multiple gates on the field and no wind to deal with. It's a very exciting place. When this place posted for its meetup this past month, it sold out in 30 seconds. Pretty impressive. It's a new space.
Incredible space, incredible facility. In all, it's about 200,000 square feet here. 30-foot high ceilings. No limited columns throughout the building, so endless potential. And we'll move on from here to our next space.
And can house a big audience, whether it is for things going on this half or on the other half. It can hold 2,000 people in here, pre-COVID. But looking forward to getting back to that. Right now, we've been really fortunate because in the state of Ohio, they have led us through our good work of protecting the space and doing everything COVID-wise that we should. We've been able to have 300 people in here at a time for each of the events. So we have not closed this operation through COVID. At any time, we were able to stay open and run major events here.
Have 10,000 seat capacity for spectators. The stadium, the field for the inside the stadium is soccer, can accommodate full-size soccer, football, lacrosse, other multi-purpose sports that are played on multi-purpose fields. And we also have a 400-meter track running around the field here. Lots of Friday night lights happening here. We've got full lighting capacity, connection to concession stands, obviously restrooms, all that infrastructure is here at SPIRE. We're also looking forward to using the stadium for other purposes such as a music festival. We have the Aurora Games that are being planned now for 2022.
So you are now part of Fuel Fuel, obviously, we all need that, and this is the place where you get it. At Spire, with great food. We have a wonderful catering service that manages all of our food, bumping up the nutritional value and making sure that the kids are getting what they need to stay formed and fit and ready for their activities outside of dining and eating at the top of their game. And this space sits 400 people down on the lower level, 300 people upstairs, full service restaurant area up there for serving line, as well as down here. And then a cafe over on this side so that when the dining is not open, get coffee, get pastry, get specialty items that you might want in between your child's performance or workout or just being here to enjoy as an audience member. Great space and pretty unusual to have this many people and not have it feel crowded.
Right, we can do 800 people or so easily. In fact, I believe we can go to 1,000 or 1,200 as needed.
Yes.
But you know, we've got the cafeteria that has the cafe that has capacity to feed thousands of visitors each day, with fully stocked and fully equipped kitchen. And there's all kinds of potential. There's all kinds of capabilities here. So we're looking forward to tapping into this potential in the coming years.
And we've now added with the new dining service that we're providing that we can meet the needs of any student. So if you are nutritionally challenged or have need for something special, we can prepare that for you.
Why don't we do a little walk around the cafeteria real
Sure.
quick?
Yeah. Fully outfitted to prepare anything. We have a big salad bar in the center, and then off to the right we have our main serving line. Next to that our pizza oven, so we can make fresh pizza every day. And we have a full grill area. We can grill any kind of vegetables, or meat, or poultry, or fish, or anything of that sort. And then just continuing around on the other side, more area for presenting the desserts, or presenting any other components of your meal. If you are gluten-free, we can take care of that. If you're somebody who wants to is vegetarian or pescatarian, we can handle all of that. And then all of our liquid refreshments are in big refrigerators on either side. So here's one of the largest pools in the world, and likely the fastest pool in the world. You're swimming in it, you're swimming in 1,750,000 gallons of water. Probably one of the best pools because the way in which the water leaves the pool, it creates more weight. And the way the water comes back into the pool, there's oxygen in the water, and lets you swim a little faster.
What can you add? This is one of the moments at Spire. I mean, the pool is just one of a kind. You know, very few exist like this pool. There's between the depth, the width, the length, the mechanics behind this pool, and the way it was built, just extremely unique. The gutterless system that we have here that prevents return friction to the swimmers. The diving capabilities, together with the recreation pool, the warmer pool that we have in the other space, just an unparalleled swimming experience.
And we see 2,000 people here above it all. And this house is filled with all the university kids, each of which have their own cheering sections in here. You would not be able to hear anybody say one word. You better be able to read sign language or read other people's mouths.
Maybe we'll just take 30 seconds. We'll have our cameraman walk the bulkhead, which where we're standing on right now, so we can show you the rest of the pool facility here.
your performance isn't up to what you think it should be every day, then you need to be in this space. Because this is where you get in control of your body, and you give your body an opportunity to give back to you everything that you need to get you through the day. This space allows that. So our students all work out here every day, guests work out here, professional athletes work out here. It's the space for everybody. And right now, Olympians are training here.
What more can you say, right? This is the stretching area. Because anybody who needs to stretch needs 20,000 square feet. Now, but in all seriousness, there's all kinds of exercises that our student athletes are able to perform here, from classes to one-on-one instruction. We have this flexible space for speed and strength training as well. Endurance, burst, jumping, jogging, all the things that our athletes are working on to improve their effectiveness and capabilities.
And if that's what you want, then it's time to step it up. So we are in SPIRE Academy, our 9th through 12th grade school, which is a facility designed for up to 450 kids, because when we are at full capacity with 700 students here, we will do 3 rotations of students for this space a day. Morning students here for 5 hours, afternoon students here for 5 hours, and for some of our majors, which are not sport specific, students will do 2 hours of academics in the morning and 3 hours of academics in the afternoon, getting their full college preparatory program in a space that has some unique characteristics. It has a mechatronics lab facility for robotics and also for drone design, development, and flying. Also has an e-sport facility with 15 stations where we also have design capability, and we can do audio. We can actually create games here. Those would be for kids who are coming to major in the fall or coming to camp in the summer. We'll have that opportunity, and that's in partnership with Kent State University and Case Western University, 2 of our 10 universities that will be on site, providing a seamless opportunity for kids who are in high school to take college courses and to learn about college faculty and college expectations and be better prepared for that opportunity when they do go off to college. It's also a space that has a couple of unique features. All of the walls in the classrooms, you can just write on the walls and wipe them right off. The desks are all the same, writing on them, and everything in here is on wheels. And it's all like puzzle parts that you can leave them separate, or you can put all the desks together and create different formations. The last piece I would mention is our connection to the world. If you are a history teacher here and you're teaching something about Rome today, you can come out to the common area on this 30-foot by 12-foot wall here. We will take you live to that city, where we have arrangements with tour companies, and the tour host actually takes our kids right into those facilities live. They're all on earbuds, so nobody in here hears what else anybody else is doing, but it gives the kids a real opportunity to physically be in that space. The only thing better is to be there and enjoy the smells yourself. But here, we have the next best thing for that.
Yeah, and we're really, what I would just mention in addition to what Rich just went over, is the feel of the space. Having been through traditional elementary, middle school, high schools, it just feels nothing like typical education, typical space. There's a certain vibrancy, there's a modernness, there's a newness, there's an openness, there's the ability to make it your own with all the, as Rich mentioned, the movable furniture. So between, the finishes and the flexibility, the glass, the exposed ceiling, the polished concrete floors, you really feel like you're in almost a professional environment, not so much just another school that's out there. So really a unique place to bring our kids to learn and experience new things every day.
It works. It works for the kids. their learning accelerates much as their sport would accelerate. And when those two are working in combination, along with our personal skill development and our career prep, then you hit every button that a student needs and what a family wants in terms of an educational opportunity and the best preparation for getting into the college of their choice and feeling comfortable in that space with how well we've prepared them in this space, not just for that, but for life. All of that has to connect together in a seamless fashion. That's what SPIRE is about. So welcome to our track and field facility, the largest indoor track and field facility in the world, with a full 300-meter track. In addition, a full-size football field inside, and room we could put a 200-meter track inside of the 300-meter track and still have room for the football field. It's a pretty unique facility, not just for track and field, but what's coming to this space is also drone flying. Because in this building we have a 78-foot ceiling, which is pretty unique. And given that, we can actually fly drones in here at 150 miles an hour. We've tested that, and we're going to start doing that. Our hope is that in 3 years from now, we will actually host the World Championship in drone flying, because we're going to do something really unique in partnership with Case Western University. Their mechanical engineering department is starting to work with us on designing so that all of the gates are actually flown from the ceiling. They're all on a grid system and hooked up to a computer, so that on a spur moment we can change the whole course by remote control. We will be the only facility in the world that has that capability, which will make it the preeminent place. Again, hopefully having the World Championship here in 3 years. Pretty exciting for all of us, not just for the track and field, but another complement, another way to utilize this magnificent space for more than just sport, or that kind of track and field sport.
Another one-of-a-kind facility, as Rich said. Just tremendous characteristics here. 70 feet in the center, clear, no columns anywhere in the building. You've got 5,000 people that could come here and watch an event. More if we wanted to add some seats, depending on what the event was. All the capabilities to broadcast from the broadcast area up above. On the far side of the room, which we'll pan around to in just a moment, we have another overlook area from our banquets facility that can seat 400, 500 guests for a private event, from social events to corporate events to sporting events. Everything is right here in the SPIRE track building.
So we're now in the banquet facility of our track and field facility. We can seat 700 people up here for dinner, but now it's taken over being used for the competition. And it can also be subdivided, and a lot of it goes on up here because there's a full commercial kitchen. Used for weddings, for banquets, for parties, for various organizations that come in and use this space.
Yeah, this is the flex space that we were talking about, the banquets facility that can be used, as Rich mentioned, for all different purposes. You could just walking a few feet over, so you can get a sense and a feel of how the space is oriented to the field house, to the track and the turf field. We have a glass wall that opens up completely to the facility, so you can have your team spaces up here, coaches, executives, whatever the needs are for the event hosts. Quite a unique space here. Residences that have been built recently and more are to come in various shapes and sizes.
And each of these facilities holds 12 students, two to a bedroom, and some fairly spacious space with good storage in each room for clothing, a bathroom for every 2 bedrooms, a small apartment for a house parent to reside in, and a student lounge for the kids to watch TV or play any kinds of games they might want to, and a dining room table where they can gather around for their weekly meetings with the house parent. In addition to that, fully air conditioned and washer and dryer in each facility, good Wi-Fi, good connectivity for the kids, and they are all occupied, which is wonderful for our first year to have a place to actually achieve with the number of schools between all of our different programs, both the full-time kids and those that are here from college for their CTO, college time out, high school kids that couldn't do their sport at their school, decided to go online with that school and come here to train with us. It's been great.
Come on inside, we'll show you around. We're just going to wrap up here. We want to thank you for joining us on the tour. Thank you to Rich Odell, our co-director, for his tremendous broadcasting skills here. And thank you to our cameraman, Corey Crawford, for putting this all together for us.
Don't make this part of a memory from your phone. Make this part of a memory in real life. Come and visit us. We'd love to have you.